Hello there and welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival. Ready for another week? I hope you are, because we're going to be doing quite a lot this week. First thing I should probably point out here actually is that, yes, there is a big hole in the Nomad. That's because I took a plasma shot from the plasma drone. Luckily nothing critical was damaged. There were, I think, 4 blocks and they were all irrelevant, expendable, shall we say. See, this is still as all the storage it could have possibly had. So yeah, it's okay. So what I did do actually, is I've mined all the deposits, including this one. It shouldn't say 100% ore, there is nothing there, I assure you. Except for the silicon one over here. Well, we are heading off in that direction today, because we've got something to spawn in. Anyone who is familiar with these playthroughs has seen this one before as well. So, we've got the Space Hog, which is always my go-to first SV, actually. Nomad's always my go-to first HV, though I'm going to use a different one next time, I think. And we've got the Space Hog, which is an awesome little T1 level 7 SV, and it's got some, let me show you its features. Inside it's got a detector, you've got O2 as well. Back here you have access to O2, an O2 station, which is good. And then we've also got container controller, which now has 1,000, although I just spawned this in a creative mode. And while looking at the CPU, you can see there's clearly plenty of room to extend it some more. So I'm actually going to up this to about 1,500. You've also got an ammo controller, which has about, I actually don't remember how much it has. Take a quick look. Have a gander. Oh, you've got a fridge as well there, as expected. The 4 GATs as well is particularly useful. Still can't find these ammo. Oh, they're right at the top. 746, so that is plenty of room for ammo. Anyway, let me quickly... Why is it? Oh, okay, right. I'm being a muppet. Anyway, so yeah, we are going to head out in the Space Hog. Once I heat up. Oh, I've also been playing around with this base as well. So I've actually gone ahead and put in a shower here so I can reduce my radiation if I do come in here. We've also got an input container and an output, and we've got ourselves this constructor here. I've taken out the core because, well, we just don't need it right now. So yeah. I also got a small constructor originally. I was trying to get that drill, and you need a full-on large constructor to actually get the drill, which seems a little bit harsh, I think. Anyway, it's time to fuel this puppy up, so go ahead, and that's not what I wanted to do. There's a lot of fuel. Well, we are going to use it all, so that's fine. Oxygen as well. We're going to need to put oxygen if we do decide to go to the moon, which I think we are going to do today as well. So let me... Oh, why can't I get my bearings? I can't seem to get my bearings. Not the Space Hog, but the Nomad. Do we have any oxygen in here? We've got 2. Not a lot. Okay, where have I gone and put those? No, that's not what I wanted to do at all. I wanted to do this. There we go. Alright, fill her up. Alright, I guess that'll do. Could use some O2 tanks though. I wonder if I've got any more. I might have some more. Good thing is that sorts out your body temperature as well. I might have some of the constructors actually. Not this one. There we go, I knew I'd built a bunch. There, that's fantastic. We'll take those with us. It takes up a lot of room, so we'll only take 5. We'll have some room available. Also, probably a couple of... Yeah, there we go. Lots of fuel. Power up. Oh yeah, she's quick. Space Hog is nippy. Space Hog's more of a he. Look at that, look at this turning. This thing flies beautifully. I swear it's only ever gotten better. Oh, of course we need ammo. That might help. Okay, I think I've built ammo. I think in the Nomad actually. So park it back down. Fill it up and off we go. Okay, so we're going to go across this cluster of Xerax buildings here, but we are not actually going to engage in them, because I don't quite think the Space Hog can handle that. It's unfortunate that there's only 2 big clusters of Xerax POIs, and none of them are sort of on their own, kind of together, which is pretty inconvenient, but hey-ho. So what have we got down there? Is that another one of those? Is that the same convoy? I don't think it is. Oh, hello, that's a fortress. There's a copper meteorite there. Yeah, this is a little bit above the Space Hog's pay grade, shall we say, but that's where we're going. Yes, I would also love this copper meteorite there. Oh, I have to be careful. Are they looking up at me? I don't think so. I think we're okay. I'd love to come back with that with a shielded vessel. However, that copper meteorite, oh my gosh, is it safe to go down here? Maybe. Well, I think I'll have to make a return trip. But for now, let's... oh, we've got hail outside anyway, so we're going to take damage. Okay, but this is a great... this little convoy here is a great first POI to hit up. Especially since it's only got one laser turret, I think, or something like that. Yeah, it looks like it. Also got a couple of drones. 2 rocket drones. I think we can dodge the rocket drones. Given how nippy this is. Alright, let's get in there. Take out this turret. Oh, damaging anything but the turret. Yeah, we're doing alright. It's missing us, thankfully. We have to be careful because those are... Oh gosh, it's launching rockets at us. Alright, we've got rockets to contend with now. Taking hits. Alright. I don't know what sort of damage it's doing. We've lost a piece there at the side. I tell you what I forgot to do was save a template. So the good thing about the Space Hog is it can take damage like this, especially on the side parts of it. But of course you have to make sure that the cockpit doesn't blow up, but it seems like it's okay. Barrel roll there. Wow, it's completely okay. When it's done like hardly any damage to us, that was good. We managed to keep evading. Where am I going now? I've lost my bearings. We're going west, aren't we? Yes, we are. So those rocket drones are making a feeble attempt at following us. Right, let's continue to take out this. Tell you what, we really need rocket drones for this these days, you know. Hey, we got it. We got it. And is that the core? I believe it is. Oh, I hear a rocket. Okay, let's get rid of you two now. Hey, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't even think about it. There we go. Okay, so we've got a couple of rocket drones to loot, and whatever might be in this little convoy here, which I don't think is going to be very much. I love this as an idea for a POI little sort of... Ow. Ow, we're taking damage from the hail. Luckily it's not too much, but still it damages my armour. Speaking of, if we can find some medium armour, that just prepares us a little bit more for the moon, I suppose. So there's a little table here. Mobility boost. Okay. Can we jump in here? Aha! Oh shoot, there's a... look at that. Random 0x patrol, and we're still taking damage from the hail, I believe. Is that a pulse rifle? T2 pulse rifle, nice. Okay, we're still taking hits there. Small generator, not really any use. Saphian plates, I mean, these can get me some sort of more complex equipment, like I think a warp drive or something for something. little too obsessed with the word something right now. Oh, hello. Didn't see you. Alright, we are taking a little bit too much damage. I think it's time to get back in it. How are those guys surviving? Are you guys okay? No. What about in here? Anything have we done here? No, it looks like it's... No, we can't go in there. Alright, well, there we go. Tested the Space Hog out. Worked pretty well. May have lost a little bit in the end there, but do you know what? I think I can replace that right now. I said it's hail, so no, we can't. Fed up of losing damage, we are just gonna head off to the moon now. So, because we believe we've got a moon. Oh, hello. Oh, yes. We need to actually plan out where we're going to go soon as well. But for now, we're going to go to Umatoeth Moon. Oh, that's how you say it. Okay. Okay, little detector. What have we got? We can see a bunch of stuff. Right, let's just hold off for a moment. We've got various asteroids here. Orbital trading station, as well as a number of other Polaris. Oh, that's mysterious. There's the moon. Iron, silicon, copper, cobalt, and promethium. Those are the asteroids that we have available to mine. But we're going to be going over here for now. I'm hoping to find just a lone 0x POI. That's really all I'm looking for. That's what I'm asking for. So hopefully we can actually find one. Yeah. Do you see that? This is unmarked. Yeah, look, copper asteroid right here. That's weird. It didn't come up on the. I'm sure it didn't come up on. Ah, maybe it did. Must have. Nice, so many resources. But the thing is, it's too cold out here. Minus 129. Not as bad as I was expecting. I was expecting more minus 200, to be honest, but... Sure. This is alright. Okay, to the moon. Okay, here we are. Let's see what we've actually got down here. I mean... we know we've got quite a bit. There we go, we do have quite a bit. Hello! That's a scary looking thing. That is a 0x POI as well. Wow, we have fallen down on the motherload of POIs here. Actually, this looks like... make sure we're not backing off into more 0x. Ah, they're all clustered together again. This one isn't, though. I recognise you. I don't even think you've got more than a sentry gun guarding you, if I recall. Yes, it's got the teleporter as well, which we are not going to use. That would be crazy. There it is. I see it. There we go. Any more? Probably. Probably attack this POI. Hello, and I can see loot. Precious loot. I love it. Okay, we've also got these crashed Titan parts. That's what they are. That's good. Alright, what are you guys? What are you? Tell me? What is it? Titanium, did that say? It is! Some titanium and some cobalt. Well, we just found two resources that I really wanted. So that is excellent. Oh, that's brilliant. Got another resource back there. This is all in 0x territory. I do need to be careful then. Because, oh, there won't be any patrols. There's no patrols on the moon, are there? Also, something that is interesting is the moon is warmer. Look. 43 degrees? Is it too warm? Oh, it's lovely, isn't it? Almost a little bit toasty. But I believe our armour can handle up to 90 degrees, 95 degrees actually, so this is alright. Okay, what I'm going to do for now then is actually just connect to the container controller here. I'm going to F5 it, get me drill. There we go. Start mining this titanium deposit. Look at that, 47 degrees, very warm. Makes a change, really does. Okay, let's get rid of you. We've got all of this titanium. We managed to get a total of 151. That is very nice. Almost filled up. this completely. Can we create a little bit of room? I hold on to those. 750. Those as well. Yeah. Stay connected to this. And we probably want to go for the cobalt as well. There it is. This is also a small deposit. I'm not sure how much of this we're going to be able to fit in the Space Hog, but we do have the ammo controller as well. That is a thing. Oh, look at that. Loads of room. Loads of it. Okay, so we're going to put you in here. Alright. Double shift, just so we've got the mini-map just in case. And away we go. Where is it? Is this it? They changed what cobalt looks like? No, this isn't it. There we go. That's the cobalt I know and love. Oh, might help if I connect to it. Ah, there we go. Better. Okay, so we have gone ahead and finished mining that out. Not to mention we dropped an awful lot of cobalt here. Oh my goodness. That's a lot. Really? Is that the fridge done? So the fridge is full. The ammo container is full. Anything that isn't full is this. And there we go. Okay. So we are pretty much filled to the brim. And what have we got now? So these Crash Titan parts, these are particularly interesting because they might have thrusters on them, at least in the rear section here. Swing around the back. If they do, then okay, this is very different to the Titan I know. Of course, they changed it, didn't they, the last time? In Alpha 11, didn't they? Yeah. Damn it. It's okay. What about this? That looks like it's blocking thrusters. I don't know. I'm sure there are some thrusters there. Is that red glowing bit? Oh no, it's just not a whole lot there. I'm sure there's some bits and bobs. But really, I'm more interested in this Xenu mainframe. Now, I'm not too sure how powerful things are going to be there. That said, there's one random... Where was that? 3 kilometers away. No, seriously, where actually is? Where is that? Is that amongst a bunch of other POIs? Doesn't appear to be. That's on its own. And we can see what this is on the way. Perfect. Oh, another resource down here. And it's silicon. Medium silicon deposit. Oh, I am going to have to extend the Space Hog, aren't I? Give it a little bit more storage. Okay, I don't see anything here. These structures do not look like anything we've seen before. What is this? New POI question marks. Right, are we too close or? I think we're okay if we're here. Those who plan to ascend, listen to our warning, listen to your progenitors. What is this? Whoa. Okay. What have I stumbled across? I'm guessing this is all part of the story that I've not actually done yet. Anyway, we'll come back to that. So this POI, let's size it up for just a moment. It's the drone base. Hello. And the range. Check out the range. It's telling me the range is 3,500 meters. Are you sure about that? Doesn't appear anything was sitting there. 400 meters. Okay, that's a very strong range, which is both an advantage and a disadvantage. So I'm not too sure if I'm going to do that. But I think I'll go back to the Xenu mainframe because we know we can take that on because it's got no turrets. Just go in there, shoot a few things, and then maybe I'll come back to this dreaded drone base. Okay, here we are. Ready to make our invasion. Now we could just take shots through the window, I suppose. Oh, hello. That might be an idea, actually. Do you know what? We're gonna do that. Yes, get rid of those pesky little tanks. Don't even think about it. Don't even. Alright, there's a little neck, but I don't see. I don't see the spawners. I see you. Ah, there we go. I see one spawner. I see two spawners. Alright, good. Tell me that doesn't... Yeah. Well, that doesn't seem to work. Never mind. That does. Alright, that's... Clearly some windows are invincible then. So, let's sort of ignore that. That doesn't appear to be taking any damage. Do you agree? Interesting. Very interesting. So we're going to have to try and shoot all of this out at some pretty funky angles. Like this. There we go. If we can get rid of some of these spawners now, just does make the job a little bit easier. That's interesting. I've never seen this happen before. Bit weird. Bit weird. Alright, I think we'll do the rest on foot. I feel like this is the best we can do. I do want to park the Space Hog probably about here. Is that shutter that goes inside there? Is that the only entrance? I think it might be. I mean, I could have shot out the generator, I suppose. Can I have a park this actually on here? Okay, how are we looking? Pretty bad. 516 minutes though at this. That should be fine. Oh, I don't think I'm going to get very far off the drill. Alright, make some quick repairs. Hasty repairs. And get ready to... Ah, right, yes. I have a feeling this doesn't open for me. It does open, hello. Alright, got the T2 pulse rifle ready. Mech is making its way over. This is just so uncomfortable. Oh. Deactivate in radar station main control room and uplink control room. Maybe that's the other PO wire? I kind of spotted another one up here. Basically up there somewhere. On its own. Oh, really? I didn't think to bring ammo. Of course I didn't. Now I better not die, because if I die I'm in... Did he just fall off? I'm sure someone just fell off there. Okay. A little bit concerned. Do you know what we're going to do? Do it this way. I assume we can destroy this. That looks like a lot of things are fairly invincible, so that ain't happening. We're also down to our last 1100 rounds. Okay. Oh. God, they really do dish a lot of damage, don't they? Oh, we can still damage him through here. Oh no! That's not just bad, that's awful. That's really bad. Okay, current location. Respawn at the trading station or the current location. That's up in space, isn't it? I'll be trapped there. Damn it, I'm on the ground. Grr, that's so annoying. Does this mean I basically have to start this from scratch? Oh my gosh, look. Situation I've gotten myself into here. Okay, well, let's go ahead and grab a survival tool. Fortunately, low radiation, reasonable temperatures. I mean, it's not actually going to be as oppressing of a start as the snow planet. And then we'll just have to try and build a very cheap SV to get me up there. In fact, I've got... No, I'll just build a really, really cheap one. Just to get me up there, because, yeah. Just literally a box with thrusters. That's all I need. That's all I need, thank you very much. Alright, you're just a stand-up rock, we don't need that. Fortunately, as well, we do have all these lovely wreckages to explore. Do you have some resources here at all? Not seen any. No, these are all just standard old rocks. Well, that's a bit bloody useless. Never mind. What have we got here on the Crash Titan front section? Okay, well, we do have quite a few bits here. We've got some optical fibre. Okay, quick look through the blueprints. I do have what I refer to as a little pocket ship called the Sparrow, that's it. So if I can gather these resources, throw this in the factory. The thing is, I need crushed stone, I think. I need 3 iron ore, that's what I need actually. Iron ore. Am I going to find that here? Probably not. Because how am I going to get the carbon substrate? I don't know. But what would you give me if I salvage you? Do you know, let's just look through everything first. Okay. Power coil, that's a little bit too advanced. Can we salvage mode? Yes. Mechanical components? No, not what I was looking for. I'm looking for plastic. Boxes out. There's boxes everywhere. Go ahead and see what's in here. Alright, so just let's see what contribution this is making. Did that do anything? Didn't seem to do anything at all. Bit of silicon. No. Damn you! Maybe if there's a constructor on this thing, I can power it up. If I can produce some fuel, or find some fuel. In fact, this might even have fuel, but then I also need to build a core there. To do that, I need a constructor. A little bit of a catch-22 situation I'm in. Not much on the exterior here. Nice thruster there, though. Come back for you someday. That in the inside here. Just story stuff by the looks of it. Alright. Oh, hello. Insulation boost. Do you have any armor? Oh, no, that's not good. No, nothing there. Nada. Sometimes decorations like this can give you plastic and such, but it doesn't appear that that's going to be the case at all here. I just saw some loot. Did you see that? Nice little loot box. I knew there was one in here somewhere. It's around the bedroom, isn't it? Be gone. Out of my way. Ugh. Alright. Let's see what we've got. So we've got some silicon to work with. That's nice. Projectile pistol, shotgun, pills. Okay. Not terrible. Not great. Still could use some ores though. What have we got up here? It just looks like a kind of standard way out or whatever. Go to the steel blocks, see what's up here. If not, we can probably explore all the POIs, all 3 of these Titan parts, and my Space Hog. Look at it up there. Come back, come back. I tell you what, though, we could if we find a drone, then we'll be able to get some fuel that way. We've got 1 magazine of pistol rounds. Oh, ain't that nice? Is that a spotlight? That is. Steel plate, optical fibre, optical. What should I say in there? Well, nothing. Okay, well, it looks like the sun's about to set, which does mean we're going to get a rather severe drop in temperature, I imagine. What are the temperatures? Minus 30, that is 10 less than we can handle. Not great, but we do have 2 more POIs we can explore, so we are going to go ahead and traverse the landscape in the hope that maybe, I don't know, just maybe we'll find 1 iron rock. If we find 1 iron rock, we're fine. We can build that constructor, and we're good. But it appears that there are no resources on this planet whatsoever. Other than the deposits, actually, of course. The only thing is there's no actual iron... No, there are iron deposits. Okay. If only I'd discovered some of them, then maybe this wouldn't be such an issue. Ooh, this is a nice big hangar. It's, still none of that plastic I so need. Oh look, 1 carbon substrate. Only about 150 more to go. So we've got the silicon. We've pretty much got the iron just from what's lying around. It's just that carbon substrate that's the issue. We also have some fuel here if we want. Let's go ahead and... Just realised I have to use this, don't I? No. Yeah. Okay, good. Some Promethean packs. Excellent, actually. That is excellent. But there's just no... Then again, if I'm able to get components, I'm just wondering what components require carbon substrate. So if we can get any of those. So we've got some alloys there. Well, I found the other loot container on this POI. Let's have a look at what resources you're going to give me. Fueled night vision goggles. That's pretty good. Assault rifle, force field. I wonder if the force fields actually... Oh, they do. That gives us some carbon substrate. It's not bad. About the computer? None. I'm going to throw everything in there. I'm going to hold on to that for now, just in case. What this is like. That gives us some iron. Okay, well, that was something. Nothing here, nothing there, nothing anywhere. What about these thrusters? I mean, these are only small thrusters. We can probably carry this if we throw in, say, half our silicon. Because maybe there are certain components in here that require... let's probably stand away. There we go. Maybe there's something in these that has plastic. It's just such a waste of oh so precious resources if we do throw this away. I'd rather like to keep the thrusters whole. Okay, oscillators and stuff. I don't know if that's going to really cut it. Nothing. Nothing contributes to it. Oh, that motor did though. Okay. Oh, that's something, I guess. Why I find it so much more difficult to see anything with these. Oh wow, night vision goggles, but that beam is bright. The problem is it just looks like that without it. But I guess we'll use the torch here. Okay, so this is pretty good. We accessed it from here. Nanotubes, cool. Sathian plates, about that. Do you know what? Let's just get rid of this because I think we'll probably go through this way. We found some containers here. I reckon we can get something out of this antenna. Okay, optical fibers, they did have something, right? Multi-tool charge. Well, if we found a multi-tool, we're in business. That's if we find one. And now I think this is the biggest POI of the lot. Also got stomach pills. Radiation boost, more computers, those were good I think. Capacitator devices. bits of electronics. Okay. Just realised we're low on oxygen. We have absolutely no way to get any more because we just get everything back as a full tank, so we're probably going to have our first death shortly. Due to asphyxiation. We're down to our 59 oxygen. Oh my goodness. Do I have any water bottles? No. Can I make any? No. Need purified water, and there is none. Unfortunately. Computer doesn't do anything. Those do. Okay. Electronics. No. No. Okay. Gee. Just haven't even come close to it. I might need to go back to respawn back on Snow Planet, to be honest. Then we just build the Sparrow and go from there. Oh, I've got some carbon substrate. Well, it's a pretty nasty way to go, but this is clearly the end. Ain't gonna make it out of this. Yep, no oxygen. I know. Alright, well, I'm just gonna die here. Annoying. But we're getting close. Have a look at this. Lots of copper. I think that's all we can do here. Okay. But we're not too far off. It's just that carbon substrate. If it wasn't for that, I think we would have been able to do it just by getting as many steel blocks as possible. Or rather, it's copper, isn't it? But yeah, we'd have been fine. But let's go for the current location. 148 oxygen. Not a lot. Really not a lot. I still need to explore the top part of the ship. So we're going to go ahead and do that, see if we can find the loot container, because I'm pretty sure they all have at least one. So let's carry on the scavenger hunt. Alright, this is looking good. Oh, what's this? Plant fibers. Ooh, wait a minute. Can we do anything good with those? Not quite. Not quite. No. We are starting to get some of the stuff that we do need here. Right, what else have we got? I'm sure you'll give me something good. Yeah, not really. Oh my goodness, look at that, medium armor. Medium armor and an armor boost. Oh, that is amazing. In fact, if we can switch into... There's the oxygen. We can actually switch into that medium armor. That'll actually give us more oxygen. So I think the hunt for an armor locker is... Oh, well, there we go. Ask and he shall receive. Let's go ahead, take out the insulation boost. Ah, there we go. Look at that, 500. Ah, that is so much better. So much better. Go ahead and throw those insulations on. Maybe a little bit of armor. Don't really want to reduce my mobility right now, so we're just going to go for insulation. So we don't need to think about our body temperature at all. Okay. Armor boost. Tell you what, it's been kind of useful. We're gathering a few useful bits here. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and just carry on scavenging stuff until I have all the plastic I need. Starting to find little bits more here and there, which is good news. Well, looks like we're about to run out of oxygen again. And starve to death. Though I've got some bars. Somewhere. But it's not a big deal, because momentarily, we've got it. Look at that, 2 seconds to go. Haha. Yes, just in time. Tell you what though, I had to remove half the ceiling in that thing to get enough carbon substrate. But here it is, the Sparrow. This is going to be our ticket out of here. Okay, let's just put in a couple of fuel tanks. That's it. Alright. There we go, we did it. Oh, it's a good sight, isn't it? Okay, can we kind of park this sort of on top? Come on. Come on. Yes. Let's not fall down. Alright, we're going to leave that one alone. Definitely leaving that alone. We've got the drone base over there, and then, like I said, there was another one up here. No, it wasn't there then. Alright, fine. There. No. Oh, must be this big cluster then. I'm pretty sure there's one around here, actually. So if I go a northeast, and we do it that way, I don't mind just seeing if there is another. No, there mustn't be, because you can see all of those there. But this does look a bit ridiculous, doesn't it? You've got something just you know when someone's got a little bit of something stuck to their face. I kind of want to do that to the Space Hog right now. Just be like, oh yeah, there's a little there's just something right there, just on the right. Ooh, a nice large iron deposit. That's pretty good, isn't it? Alright, so it looks like we've either got to go for that drone base, or kind of wonder if we can do this one. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. This one's kind of out here on its own. Hello, what on earth are you? Do you have weapons on you? Fascinating. Looks like it's got sentries. I feel near the bottom. A comm array. We've got lots of drones in the cluster of POIs up ahead, but it doesn't look like there is anything here actually. Ooh. Well, we can afford to die here. Oh, okay. There we go. Nope, wrong thing. Oxygen. There we go. Alright. We should get the old weapons out. I didn't have a detector. No, I definitely did not. Where's my... Ah, my backpack's gone, isn't it? Ah. Oh, no. Because I've lost the pulse rifles and all that. Alright, I get it. We're starving. We'll eat that. Still got a shotgun, and this is a T2 projectile pistol. That's pretty good, actually. Go, defense mode. Lights on. Fascinating. This must be how we get up to the... Oh, hello. Cannot damage that. Ow. Okay, that's good to know. I don't think we can get rid of that. Oh, hello. Huh. Haha. Well, we're not going there. Or is that radar station something over here? It might be. Just might be. Alright. Okay. Fine. No problemo. What we're going to do, for now, I'm going to head back to Umetoth, or whatever that planet's called. What is our planet called? Umetoth. I'm going to say it. We are going to get rid of this. We're actually, no, you know what? We're going to come back with this at some point. But in the meantime, I've got some deposits I can mine here. Look, you've got medium silicon there, a large iron deposit, which is going to take a long time to get rid of. And you know what? At least we've got some medium armor out of these crashed wrecks here. I do want to go for the Xenia mainframe, but I can't really afford to die again, but it should be fine. Maybe I'll come back and do that. We bring the Sparrow with us, we just leave it on the ground beneath it, and that way we can always fly back up. If we do die, how does that sound? That sounds like a good plan, right? I think that's what I'm going to do. So, for now, just need loot up here. Just up here, there is. What sort of things am I looking at here? Oh no, that is... Look at all that. Weapons. These are all just one turret weapons, though. If you have a look here. On the side. That POI there, I can't really see what it's got. Doesn't look like it's got too much. Maybe I could take that on. We shall see. We shall see. What's this over here? This appears to be a capital ship of some sort. Is this the one with lots and lots of thrusters? Crashed transport front. No. No different. Oh, no. Keep forgetting I'm carrying another ship on my head. Fuel tank. Nothing particularly amazing. No, that's not very good. Alright, tell you what, let's go find out whatever this is, and then I'm gonna head back and just do some mining runs, basically. Satellite wreck, yeah, that's no good. Oh, up we go. Oh, cobalt meteorite. Not bad. Yeah, at least we're good for resources now, thanks to thanks to the moon. I'm back at the camp, nice and safe and warm and fed, as you can see. I actually have quite a bit of, quite a few energy bars now, lots of portable constructors, and I have actually been hard at work. I've not just been here, but I have been all around. You have a look over here, I've got an O2 generator / water generator. The reason I'm using the water here is, well, I want this is just in case I can find a pad that's a little bit too hot. At least I know I can cope down there. And I've got all of these as well, which are all hard at work, processing a lot of ore. I mean, that is a lot of silicon. That is going to be an insane amount of iron. And that is quite a bit of copper and crushed stone or stone dust. So that is all very good. But what have I been up to? Well, how did I get all of this across? Because where did I get all of this from? Well, probably guess it was the moon. I've actually mined out every single deposit, but I didn't do it in the Space Hog. Instead, I brought in this, the Mobula. Which, try and get a decent angle of this thing. There you go. That's the front there. It's I guess non-airtight in any way. Yeah, damn it. Yeah, just tier 1 cargo capital vessel. And you have to be careful when in there because, yes, radiation from the engines or the generators, one of the two. But yeah, on this you've got a detector, you've got an insane amount of storage. If you actually have a look, you've got 2 of these. You've actually got 500,000 to play with, which is a lot. That is an awful lot of cargo. For a relatively cheap vessel, it actually, let me show you it here. There you go. 390 neodymium, and that's the most expensive thing. The rest of these are very attainable. We've got the titanium. In fact, we managed to do it just on the engines alone. I basically plucked out all of these. No, it's up this way, isn't it? There we go. From the crashed capital vessel. And there's still a bunch of medium engines there, so I can use them for my next one, whilst also cannibalizing this vessel here. But we're going to go back to the moon, and we are going to finish off that Xenu mainframe POI. And we're going to do it properly, because we've now got this. But I'm also going to attach the Sparrow here. Oh, easy. Go ahead and stick that on the tail here. Basically, it naturally leans backwards. It's a bit back heavy, so it's actually quite a good... Oh, it worked. No idea if that would work. Normally I stick the scuttlebug there. Yeah, that's fine. Excellent. So, if I do die whilst in the Xenu mainframe, I can jump in the Sparrow, go up there. If I die again, I can bring this up there. There's another thing I can do. Oh no, that's the wrong thing. However, you might be asking, but how have you been getting through space even though you don't have an EVA boost? Well, I actually have 3 insulation boosts, which do a pretty good job. Have a look at that, minus 80 degrees. Yes, space goes to minus 150, whatever. Oh wow, 205, I never noticed that. I guess heat is no longer a problem. I should probably switch the power on then. There we go. Do we have enough oxygen? Yes, oxygen, lots of fuel. Oh, and I also went back to the starting section and I found that... Don't suppose you remember the... what was it? The wreckage, one of the large wreckages? And you were all pointing out where the box was. Well, that's what was in it. Nutrient solution, metal scraps, beer, and coolant, which apparently does nothing. Info still needed. Right, there you go. The nutrient solution's nice. Metal scraps, no idea. And the beer is simply a consumable, which will lower my body temperature considerably. Fascinating. 2 food, 26 health. Sounds about right. Oh dear, it's hail at the moment. So that means we're going to start losing health soon, so let's get out of here. I can't be hit by hail if I'm not in the atmosphere. Alright, so here we are. It is minus 129. It's actually gotten warmer. It got to minus 140 earlier, which is quite bad. But there we go. There's our target destination, the moon. And as you see, my body temperature is slowly dropping. It's now down to 20 degrees. But I think you can see where this is going. So I've got the Sparrow parked on the back. I've got the Space Hog parked on top, which I should have repaired. That's fine. Yeah, we've got those there. Do I have a... I do have a portable constructor on me. Good. Just good to know. You never know, right? You never know. If I mess it up all over again. Ugh. But basically, once I get too cold, so 15 degrees, I'll probably drop to 14 degrees in a moment. Let's just slow down. Wait for that to happen. Too cold. We jump in this. This is all nicely heated. There we go. Body temperature goes back up. Still 19, 23, and then 25. Out we go, back in the seat, and off we go. And that's it. Just rinse and repeat that, basically. So yeah, you can get around in space in this open-topped capital vessel. But you do need those insulation boots. They really do help a lot, I will say. Oh, we also mined some of the copper that was back there as well. That's where that copper came from, because there were no copper deposits on the moon. Just so that I had enough of that to progress, and didn't want the copper supply to feel left out. Can't be having that. So I did start mining that cobalt meteorite over there, but I was only able to get a handful of ores from it. I don't know if they've changed the way. I don't know, the rate in which you get ores from them. They certainly don't supply massive amounts like they used to. Or perhaps you just need a better drill. I was using the basic drill, but maybe you need the Tier 2 drill, the laser ones, perhaps. I don't know. Maybe not. Anyway, there is our target in question. We're gonna get you good. Absolutely, we're gonna make sure you suffer. It's just hit night. So we've got the lovely blue surroundings. I tell you what, this thing looks really cool in the shadows when it's daytime. See the shadow of it? It does look kind of awesome. Alright, let's park right down here beneath it. Let's jump out, switch it off. And you know what? Hang on. What we need to do is probably throw most of this sort of in here. Keep a couple on us. No, we don't need this in the Space Hog. No, we want this in the Mobula. There we go. Alright, I feel a little bit better now. Anything else? A little bit of ammo? Maybe one of the guns? I didn't take any other guns with me, did I? Ugh. I'm sure we'll be fine. Famous last words. Alright, what have we got? We're going to start spawning in again. We did get some of the spawners at least. And now that we've got the better armor, I think we should be able to handle you. Yeah. Those pesky tanks. We also don't have a whole lot of ammo. I did build some more, but I obviously forgot to take it with me. That's fine, no problem. There we go, you do have a light. I'm just going to say. I'm sure I gave you one. Okay. Yeah, I see I forgot to bring the sniper ammo. I forgot to bring a lot of things, actually. Okay, let's get that ready. Good for food. We've got some medical supplies, though I again forgot to bring that. Ooh. Okay. I didn't see that tank behind. There he is. Looks like reinforcements are coming. That was weird. Good. Okay. We're a lot more durable now, which is really helpful. Got to watch out for sentry guns as well. Switch the light on. The problem is it's so open. Hello? Also, get rid of that. That might help. Okay, it's a start. Let's slowly walk our way around. Hear more of them spawning in. I think there'd be some sort of sentry turrets, but there's nothing. Core's probably down there somewhere. Ah, there you are. You wanna... Damn, that took way too long. Way too long. Is that all you do? Can we use it again? Oh, hello. Alright, get on. I think we've cleared this floor. Okay, good. Very good. For now. But we can hear there are plenty more, so now we make the choice. Do we go up or do we go down? And there we go. To make sure nothing shoots me from below. I thought there was a sentry for a moment. Okay, let's go up. Nice. Oh, there's another one. Getting pretty good at spotting these. I can see another one through that generator there, I think. Or is that just decoration? I think it's just decoration. Okay. But, nothing. Yes, there is. Okay, there's generators spewing stuff at me. Hello! Well, this is what I came for. Can we see the Mobula? No, we can't, but that's okay. Go ahead and throw all that in there. Night vision goggles, that's actually pretty good. Sniper rifle. Alright. Not bad. Not bad. It's something. But I'm not seeing anything else. Ah, little cargo box here. Ooh, an epic pistol. Never used that before. We'll take a look at it. So, does it say how much? Oh my gosh, damage multi-head. So, every time we get a headshot, it does 3 times the damage. That is pretty awesome. So we may have to get some pistol rounds for that and give it a whirl. It's my first and only epic weapon at the moment. Oh, wait, this is the floor I was on. Ah, that's a lot of stuff. Oh my gosh, you just won't die. There we go. There's a lot of stuff here. Okay, I think I'm going to need to go for a quick heal. Alright, good. Can only really shoot one thing at a time, but that took up a lot of our health. Hopefully they make their way towards us, which appears it's trying to do. You can almost see it. Almost. Not quite. We know he's sort of... Oh, he's just out of sight, just there. Oh, there was a mech shooting at me. Yeah, they're busy. They are. They're shooting at me, but somehow they're missing. They won't miss forever, though. Go, go, go. Let's just find a place to hide down here. Okay. Energy matrix. Cool, that's kind of useful. Anything over here? No? Yes. Give it back. Thank you. I don't think the core is exposed on this POI, but that's no problem. It's fine, just fine. I wonder what that does. Let's find out. They've just ended my life. Oxygen? Sure, we'll take it. Okay, I know there's a mech. Oh, there he is. Just round the corner, stuck. Oh, look at my health. How did that happen? How did that happen? Alright, it's going to take a while for it to allow me to use another bandage. That's our last one as well. Ugh. I do have some fruit drinks back in the Nomad. I was meant to bring those with me, but clearly I thought, nah, don't need them, do I? Okay, jetpack boosts. Some pumpkin sprouts. Oxygen tank boost. Oxygen boost, that would have been good earlier on, wouldn't it? Alright, I might get rid of that last one. Can we shoot it from like down here? The sniper? We can, but can we get a headshot? There it is. There it is. There we go. Nice. Alright, we can get ourselves radiation boost. These are stuff that we could probably just sell. Don't know how they got stuck there. Alright, interesting. Okay. And that pretty much concludes this POI. There's not a whole lot here, you see. It's kind of just, I think it's part of the story missions. I believe. So there you go, I guess that's it. I think what I'm going to quickly do then is try and find my way out. There we go, we did it. Have a quick nosy around, see if there's any other bits that I've missed, but it appears that is pretty much it. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to jump in the Space Hog. I'm going to make a quick trip back to the base, and then I'm going to tackle... I don't think I'm going to do the drone base. That one's just got too many turrets, but this one over here, all these POIs, it looks like the main base in the middle doesn't have any turrets, but there's just individual turrets on individual stands, as it were, kind of around it. So if I kind of just attack each one individually, do some repairs, I could probably do that in the Space Hog here. Doing that in a T1 vessel. Seems a little ambitious, but I think it's plausible. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Either way, we'll have a little scout of the of them first. But anyway, I think I'm going to leave it there for next week. For this week, rather. And yeah, hopefully I will see you again next week. It was pretty eventful this time. Hopefully we don't get stuck on here, which we certainly shouldn't anymore. I'll make sure the Mobula is away from everything so it cannot get hurt. Yeah, that was embarrassing. I just really did not expect that to happen. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I will see you next week.